freedom, next generation curse, and build generational wealth, right? So that's the vision that God has really shown me after I got my freedom about 8 years ago. Never looked back when I was 33, retire from corporate slavery and break away from the matrix, and life has never been the same again. They will travel around the world, retire my parents, retire my beautiful, lovely wife here. She's also in the medical field, travel nurse, international runaway model, amazing missionary, just amazing, amazing lady. So, and help a lot of people like you guys to get generational wealth. Up to date, we have over 500 students that we have helped, and dozens and dozens of families have get absolute financial freedom. I'm not talking about the money, right? The money is great and all of that, but it's the freedom that's priceless. The freedom, the time to be with your family, the time to travel around the world, and the time to be wherever you are. Hey, my lovely wife, right? So the time to do whatever you want to do, whatever your dream is. Okay. So that is the ultimate freedom. It's the four type of freedom that we talk about that we want you to have if you want to, all right? Is number one is financial freedom, of course. But that's like doctor and lawyer have that. You can have a lot of money, but you don't have a lot of time to enjoy it. What's the point? Okay. And then, so time freedom. Okay. And then there's relationship freedom. So if you have a ton of like clients you don't want to deal with or people you don't want to deal with and you still have to deal with them, then what's the point? Right? There's no relationship freedom. Okay. Now, and the last thing is location freedom, which means that you can literally work from anywhere around the world. Now, I've been in business I've been an entrepreneur for like 20 years. Okay. I got my MBA. I wine and dine with a lot of billionaires um, in my life, and I'm very grateful for them. I've been to their homes. And, Tony Robbins, Richard Branson, and all those amazing, amazing gentlemen. I have not found any business where a regular, everyday people can get started and can get all these four type of freedom. I'm not talking about 10 years from now, 20 years from now. I'm talking about within months, literally. We have so many people within months to do this. So you could be next. Why not? Why not you? Why not now? So what is your ultimate dream, guys? What is it you really, really want to do? Who are you fighting for? Okay. Motorola, thanks for turning on your camera, sir. You're looking good. Okay. Zoom user, good to see you too. You can change your name, that'd be great. I'd love to know you on a more personal level. And you can be sure that this is live, this is real, this is not Dr. Chow AI or recording. I'm here with you. Okay. So any questions, anything you need, reach out, and our team is here to help you as well. All right, let's get started right away. Time is super valuable, the most important asset we have. So I want to provide as much value possible for you guys. Okay, welcome. All right. Where are you guys coming from, actually? Maybe put down the chat. The more you can participate, guys, the more I free up your energy. Okay, you want to have a good class? You want me to give you all the secrets of corporate housing, insurance housing? Participate. That's it. Blow up the chat. The more I can see you do that, the more I'm going to give. The more I'm going to, give everything I can. All right. So again, put the credit card away. Nothing to sell. It's not a sales pitch. Don't worry. Okay. Relax. I'm going to give you as much value as possible. I'm going to do my best to condense my 20 years of entrepreneurship and a $1 million invested in myself into this class today. Okay. So who in here want to learn what I learned from all these millionaires, billionaires? Invest over $1 million, 20 years entrepreneurship, and be able to travel around the world anytime I want. I'm doing it right now. I'm in Italy. I'm in Tuscany right now. Yesterday I was in Amalfi. It's crazy. And then next week I'll be in Milan, Florence, Lake Como, gorgeous. And then we're gonna go over to French Riviera and then see where life takes us next, right? See where life takes us next. So it was an incredible experience. Just 2 days ago, I was on a wonderful yacht watching the sunset in Capri with my beautiful wife, celebrating our anniversary. So hallelujah. And we have two photographers, we have two mandolin singers surprise her. A wonderful sunset, the most gorgeous view that you ever seen. But anyway, so how I went from a trapped corporate slave to have absolute freedom with corporate housing without the need to own any properties, have any employees, or even real estate experience. Okay. So, and now how did I able to duplicate that dozens of time now and help everyday people just like you guys, okay, to do this. So it's not about me anymore, right? It's about helping other people now, helping other people achieve. There's nothing more I want than helping somebody else. See Chau over here winning, okay, from Rockville uh, area here, and then Darlene from Evergreen, Washington. Welcome, welcome. All right, yes, I will do everything in my power to make it worth your while tonight. I stay to the end. I will give you the blueprints on how you can do this as well. It is a 2 hour class, so you need to go. You need to come back, whatever. Forget everything else. Okay, there's nothing more important than your life, your dreams, your goal tonight. Oh, so all I ask for in exchange for my time, for my team time, this costs literally $5,000, $10,000 to put one of this class every week. Yeah. Okay, but I do it every single time to give you guys the best. Okay, so all I ask for is your participation. That's it. Sounds good? Okay, that you're focused for your dream. So again, I invest over $1 million literally into myself, my mindset, my strategy. I discovered the one vehicle that has helped me get absolute financial freedom. Keep in mind, I also have got my MBA as well. So I look at hundreds of different models. I search far and long, travel around the world with the most successful people. And I have yet found a better vehicle than what I have now to be able to help regular everyday people to do this, right? So I learned from the right people and I refuse to give up. Okay, whether it's playing poker with Grant Cardone on his private yacht, or jump in the pool with I mean not the pool, the what we call it, the hot spring with Tony Robbins in his own backyard. The guy have built a hot spring and a cold plunge in his own backyard. It's incredible. So, or play chess with Sir Richard Branson also on island. I mean, the guy's worth $5 billion. Like, what do you say to that? Hey, and it's a very humbling experience to do that. Come from an immigrant background, grew up with nothing like me, without any English. Come to America with absolutely dirt poor. I grew up in the ghetto, and to be able to do that is pretty surreal with all these gentlemen, and they are elite. We literally traveled the world with Tony Robbins and his elites, platinum partners. All my platinum brothers and sisters out there, holla, okay? The net worth of the people in the room is like 10 million to 100 million, some billionaires. So it's incredible to rub elbow with those people. Now, it's not what about me, it's about what's possible within my community. For example, these two students met within the community. They work, overwork, underpay, like many of you, 50, 60 hours a week, never seen their family. And they're like, how am I going to do it? So they partner up within a couple of months. They did a couple of deals and then replace the income. That's it. Boom. It doesn't take much to replace your income, right? And then you're free. Imagine that 3 months, 6 months from now, be absolute free the rest of your life. Like, what would that be worth for you? Okay. Or Sunny, who have a 3 month stay with insurance, who pay upfront. Talking about upfront, how many he want to get upfront payment from insurance company, from corporate companies, right? So, and who need mothers or fathers. Mom, dad, God bless you. You're working moms. I don't know how you guys do it. It's like three jobs of managing your kids, managing your job, and managing your husband, right? Who can say amen, okay? I know it's a full-time job as well. Okay. So these two moms has came to me overwork. got kids running around, don't know what to do. It's like, hey, Dr. Chow, how am I going to do this? I only have a few hours a week. I'm like, focus with us for the next 6 months. You will change your life. They literally did. Within 3 months, actually, Ann here within 1 month, she's a badass. She go out, did 4 deals, make 10K a month right away. Okay. And 3 months later, she cleared 20K a month, left her job, never looked back. And now she have over 20 properties, clearing over $500,000. The best part is she have tech vacation every single week. It's incredible. Okay. And then Amanda, excuses. Amanda have 5 kids working full time when we met, and now she's free, rest of her life, right? What's your excuse? Okay. So that's what I'm talking about. Okay. There's no busier people than these moms with jobs, right? Um, anyway, my goal for this training is to teach you how to make 6 figures or more beyond Airbnb. Okay. It's not just about Airbnb that nobody else is teaching. So I've been teaching, I was the first person that broke the internet regarding corporate housing, insurance housing, midterm rental. Um, okay, so very humble to do that. And we went viral through, that's why we have hundreds of thousands of followers. Because nobody really know about this. And I want to share because I grew up with nothing and I want to share, help everyday people to make it too, right? And then my colleagues in the corporate insurance space, like, hey, why are you sharing this? This is very niche. Nobody know about this. Why are you sharing our secrets? I'm like, hey, there's plenty of everything for everybody. I'm an abundance thinker, right? And I'm more collaboration versus competition, and why not share? You have when with freedom come responsibility, right? So with the freedom, I have the responsibility to share. But anyway, real quick, my story: immigrant from Vietnam, third world country, come over here, sleep in literally one tiny bedroom, not even a bedroom, more like a room, okay, with a mattress. All four of us, mom, dad, my sister, and I sleep there, learning English for years, literally years, before we even be proficient at that. And we're trying to figure out our ways for many, many years in a whole new world, right? So if you know English, you're in a better place than I was, okay? If you know somebody more than one person in America, you're definitely in a better spot than I when I started. I came over here, literally all we know is my uncle who worked in the restaurant and had never seen anybody, okay? So so no excuses, right? But anyway, so how many here been taught go to school, get good grade, become doctor, lawyer, or get be professional, and you'll be good. Okay. So that's what I did too. I didn't know how to make this American dream happen. So I was like, how am I going to do it? Go to school, straight A students, got my doctorate in pharmacy, got my, PhD and MBA as well, and then went to work. Okay. So fast forward, I become within 1 year, I won the pharmacist a year of award for a Fortune 1 company, the biggest company in the world. And I thought I made it. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take care of my mom, dad, everybody. I'm gonna nobody like I told him, hey, don't worry about a thing. You know what happened? Next thing, the company sat me down. Hey, great job. They gave me a 2% raise. And then they cut my staff by 30%. I asked why, and they said, oh, because you can handle it, right? And then I was like, I was looking at my mentor who'd been there for 20 years, who is more frustrated, more burnout, have more health problem. And I was like, what's the point? Do I want to be that person? Do I want to be what he is? I mean, he's a cool guy, but look at your mentor. Look at who you hang around at your job. That's where you're heading. Is that what you want to do? Is that what you want to be? Okay. If the answer is no too many times, that's probably why I brought you here too, right? So, but anyway, I was trapped and I thought I made it. On top of it all, my mom had diagnosed with cancer at the time. And I was like, I gotta figure out something fast. Okay. I don't know how much longer she has. So it was stage 4. And I was like, oh shoot, I better figure out something to, make the dream come true because at that time, she was the most important person in my life that had helped me, right? So anyway, I try all kind of businesses you can imagine, literally everything. Okay, I tried. How many in here tried drop shipping? Okay, multi-level marketing. Okay, day trading even. Open up a franchise. Come on, put some light, some heart in the chat. What have you tried in the past? Okay. Multifamily, be a realtor, traditional real estate. I done it all. Okay. Most of these, I'm not saying it doesn't work. Like they do make you some money, but there's no freedom. That's the most important thing, right? Drop shipping, you literally make $10, $20 a pop. So in order for you to make 10,000 a month, you need thousands of products, thousands of customers. I mean, good luck managing a few customers, right? Multi-level marketing. You needed thousands of people again to make thousands of dollars. I don't want to manage a bunch of thousands of people. It's too much. Okay. And then, by the time it trickle down to you, you're not making anything. I don't know that I know so many multi-level marketers, even some of my friends are like the highest, biggest earners. And they're still like, oh man, I don't like it's a overtime job. It literally is an overtime 60 hours job traveling all over and just pump up teams and getting sales and like, what's the point? There's no freedom. Okay. Day trading. How many day trading? Okay. So I made a lot of money during COVID. How many made a lot of money during COVID? I thought you were a genius. And then boom, it's all gone within a few days. Why? What I learned is no one person can be an entire team. Even Michael Jordan, as great as he was, still a legend. He cannot be a team of basketball player by himself. So why do you think you can trade and be a whole team of hedge funds? You see? So they're gonna let you win, but they're gonna shave, it called shave the shipple. After a few months, a few years, boom, it's time. Most retail traders get wiped out. Okay? So I was like, don't do that anymore. Okay. It's like it's definitely more than gambling. It's on then franchise. Open how many here have a franchise, have restaurants, or have any kind of salons or spa, anything, put down in the chat. Okay. It's tough, really tough. Why? Because a lot of overhead. You gotta pay rent, you gotta pay employees, you gotta pay taxes, you gotta do all kind of crazy stuff, right? So that's why the franchise restaurant model, for example, I opened a franchise. I thought bubble tea. I thought it was like the coolest, hottest thing back then. Right? Opened up in the nicest mall, put $400,000 in to find out 2 years later that I couldn't do anything else for 2 years to build the restaurant. And then I found out I have a job managing a bunch of, you know, young kids and I was making like 50K a year. Like this, why did I do that? Okay. So got trapped, all right? Multifamily, big commercial deal. Anybody want to do that, right? So of course, do whatever you want to do, but it's really hard for you to get into one of those syndication unless you have already a lot of experience, a lot of money, they're not gonna take you. Like they have, people are established there, right? So be a realtor, traditional real estate. How many here are realtor, traditional real estate? Put down something in the chat. Okay. Can you make money from them? Yes. Do you have any time with your family if you make a lot of money from them? No. Because I was a realtor too. And literally the more money I make, the more dinners, and weekends I miss, special occasions I miss. So like why? There's how many here would have missed something important from one of your loved ones, especially your kids, right? And would trade anything to get that back. Okay. There's no amount of money that can replace that, right? It could be your son's game, right? Or your daughter's recital, right? Or your mom 60th birthday, okay? Your wife, you know, anniversary, right? On the day. We celebrate on the day. We actually celebrate every month, anniversary every month, we call it. Okay. Why every year? Do it every month. You do it every day. Right. So that's called freedom. Okay. So I was frustrated. I was burnt out and I was trapped. Let me interview. How many ever feel that? I was lost, I was miserable, and I was rock bottom because I had tried everything society told me to do, okay? Working 60 plus hours a week and not see the light at the end of the tunnel. How many of you feel that way? Okay. Where am I going? How am I gonna get this dream come true? You know, try a bunch of different things and nothing really worked. Okay. Where's the American dream? So that is when I met somebody that gave me the epiphany. The epiphany is, what if you don't have to own the property to make money from it? What if you can leverage OPP, write that down, other people's property? It's called arbitrage right now. It's popular now. Back then, it's not like 15 years ago. It's like, whoa, you mean to tell me that Airbnb don't own any property and it beat the Hilton, which buy properties for 100 years, and Airbnb beat it for 10 years? Bigger and better, faster? Why? Because know how to leverage other people's property. What about Uber, right? It's leveraging other people's cars, other people's stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that's the key. If you want to get to your goal, your dream faster, you got to learn how to leverage and leverage other people's property. So I found out that I could rent vacant home, furnish it, and then sublease it out. Back then it was Airbnb. We started, I scaled out to 20 something Airbnbs, retired when I was 33. And I thought it was, awesome until a year later, like Airbnb is managing 20 something vacation rental is so tough. It's like not a full-time job. So I don't want that. So then I have another epiphany is, hey, what if I could, well, two other epiphany. One is I could help other people. I don't have to rent it, but I can collaborate with other people with joint venture, and I don't even have to pay rent. So with no risk. So that's where it's a great strategy, no risk, right? And then the other epiphany that I have is what if I could focus who is my ideal client? That's the most important question. Who is your ideal client? Is it the mom and pop who want to rent long term, who don't even like pay you much, and sometimes you can't even cope with the mortgage? I know a couple of you guys are worried about that, right? Or is it the ideal client of vacation rental, or like they're gonna come in, they're gonna throw a party, they're gonna enjoy themselves, and then they gotta do it again every couple of days. I'm like, that what's the point? It's so hard. So my ideal client now is the companies, is the insurance housing that stay for 3 to 6 months at a time with 90% renewal rate. 90% renewal rate is huge, right? Versus vacation rental, like most of the time they cancel or that nobody extended a vacation. But when you talk to corporate insurance, they always extend because the corporate projects never finish on time. Renovation never finish on time with insurance. You see what I'm saying? So anyway, book a free consultation call with one of my success advisor or even with me. If you that I only put about a few hours a week to do this, a few slots. So first come, first serve. You gotta apply. The link's in the chat. And that's it. The purpose of the call is to see if we have alignment. That's all. We have alignment, move forward. If you don't have alignment, nice to meet you. Have a good day. Good luck, right? It's all good. Okay. The alignment we're looking for is one, are you coachable? Okay. Two, are you serious, committed about your goals, your dream, and not just playing around, right? Because I only want to, my time is super valuable. I want to deal with people who are serious, who want to take it, to the next level, right? So, and then the other thing is, are you a giver to the community or just a taker? That's why we have a community of all givers. Right? Everybody help everybody. You can see a little bit here. But the old model, so book the call with us. You want to learn more about the community, learn more about our mentorship, how we can help you, and go from there. Okay. The old model is exchange your time for money directly. 1 hour of your life equal X amount of dollars. Salary is even worse. What's the worst trade in your life, you guys? The worst trade is not all the fancy thing, is trading your time for money. Because I mean, how much is your time worth? Like, if you think about it, is it worth $20 an hour? $100 an hour even? $200 an hour? No, right? There's no price tag on that. So, and then salaries, they overwork you, they underpay you even worse. How many in here on salary? Now, and then they told us what, put money to a retirement account. Hopefully, it still be there 50 years from now. You can be alive and you can still use it. Anybody ever thought something's like not quite right with that, right? Hey, if I come to you and tell you, hey, give me all your money for the next 50 years, okay? And by that time, yeah, it's gonna worth like three times, four times more. But then inflation probably gonna be like killing it. And then, 50 years from now, 40 years from now, you can still travel the world and have fun. Yeah, right. Okay. You know, yeah, right, right. Most people don't even knock on wood, right? Survive to that point. Even at that point, they don't even have the legs or the stamina to do all that. But anyway, the new model, you want to create an equitable, scalable business model where you do not directly exchange your time for money. You want to earn money while you sleep. Write that down. Okay? Earn money while you sleep. That is the holy grail. What's the holy grail for financial freedom? Is your job, your business, your house? You put it down. Continue. The holy grail is not all of that, okay? It's you want to have MSIs. Write down. Take a screenshot of this. This is the key to the mindset of freedom that I learned from all my billionaires. They all have one thing in common. They can disagree on almost everything else, but have one thing they would and unanimously agree upon. Is in order for you to have ultimate freedom, the best way to have multiple sources of income, not just like multiple businesses, but multiple sources of income backed up by real estate. That's how kings and queens did it for the thousands of years, right? So why? Because when you have multiple streams of income backed up by real estate, you have nothing to worry about. Imagine you have 10 houses right now, making you 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 a month. What else you got to worry about? Okay. Oh, one of them could burn down. Okay, there's insurance. You can go out there and find another one like that. Okay, versus if you were depending, how many here depending 100% on your job right now? Okay, let me ask you a tough question. What if something happened, AI replaced your job, something happened to your health, whatever, you can't go to work tomorrow? How much longer can you last with losing that main source of income, right? Same thing with business. People think they have a business and their business owner is actually slave to their business, right? They can't get out. Or they work, if you're working more than 40, 50 hours a week in your business, you're doing something wrong. I'm working with this business, with the corporate housing, like 2 hours a week. Okay. So there's system in place, there's people in place that you can train, there's team in place, the protocols, all of that. Okay. So anyway, the hardware is on your own. I was really confused about picking right location, strategy, staff, all that. I lost thousands of hours, literally tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars actually. It goes down more than 10 of these Airbnb since the beginning. Okay. But I can save you from these nightmares. That's the thing. Good thing is you don't have to repeat 100,000 hours worth of trial and error between me and all my students. That's about 100,000 hours, right? Or more. You don't have to go through all of that. You can just learn the best practices from all of us and then boom, make it happen. Because I had no mentor, I had no support group, I had no all the help with all the little stuff that come become a mega host, right? So I ended up scaling even with that. It's 20 something of these Airbnbs and make six figures in months, rest history. But why is this different? Because the next shift I did is to corporate. And the reason why corporate insurance is the best because the clients stay for months instead of days. That one thing right there would decrease your workload by 30 times. Imagine vacation rental, the average stays is 3 days to 6 days, right? Man, every 3 days you gotta do this, okay? Versus 3 months, 6 months. So, literally over 30 times less work, you see? And then you make two times the market rent while minimize management. You make 10 times less management equal 10 times more freedom. 10 times less risk versus and headaches because it's business to business versus business to C. So you guys deal with like trouble tenants, right? Especially in California, right? Or is New York, some of the tenant-friendly state, right? All those risks and headaches I never had to deal with when I come to corporate or insurance clients. We've been blessed. 10 years, knock on wood, we haven't had any real eviction, between me or my students. That's huge. Hundreds of properties, hundreds of students, right? Why? Because it's business to business. They're not gonna want to lose their reputation over like 50K in rent or something. That's like chump change, should not make sense. Escape a lot of regulations, have tax exempt. So, disclaimer, it's not financial, legal, tax advice. Okay. What I'm sharing is based on my personal experience. Up to you, do I listen to it or not? All right. Number 5, escape the regulations and have tax exempt. So you have hotel tax, 15%. How are you going to make any money? Right? Regulations and all of that stuff. Versus here, I can hire people, I can, have other ways, and it's over 30 days, so I can have a lot of tax exempt from that. Okay. Anyway, that's the difference. Short term, they can party, drug, alcohol, and you are cleaning it every week. It's a lot of money. When you convert over to midterm, the cleaning fee that you'll be saving is about $500, about $1,000 a month. The peace of mind that you'll be saving is priceless. Okay, so owning versus renting. Why rent? Why own when you can rent? Why do people do that? Because I was brought up, hey, you want to buy real estate, but it's mainly like to get the real estate, get the mortgage, lock in, you know, special rate, special deal. But here's the question. If you have a mortgage on your house and you don't make payment for 3 months, 6 months, what can happen to your house? The bank gonna take it back, right? So do you really are the one who own the house, or is the bank who is the one who own the house? The bank. You see what I'm saying? So that's called unplug from the matrix that I'm telling you about. Most of you have put in all your life savings to buy a house, rehabbing it, and then you're like, what happened? I can rent it out and not even make the payment for the mortgage and the utilities, you know, what am I gonna do? Or just make a few $100. So what's the point? Right? Whereas when you rent for one house and you buy, you can do 10 of these arbitrage. You make 10 times faster, 10 times money faster, 10 times, you know, the money, and 10 times more or less risk because it's diversified, 10 different markets, even you want like that. See what I'm saying? So that's why I love this business, okay? Because it's very flexible. And then for one house, imagine the one house that you guys bought, you can do 10 of these arbitrage and you make 10 times the income. How much was that? And what's the number? 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 a month? You gotta write it down, guys. If it's not concrete, you try to write it down. Anyway, arbitrage financial freedom formula. This is exactly what I did to get financial freedom. This is exactly what you should do as well. Month 1, do one property, make about 2K a month on average. Month 2, do 2K, 2 properties, make about 2K a month more per property, so 6K total now. Month 3, you do 2 more properties at 2K a month income, 10K, 6 figure income, 3 months in. Oh, no. That's the real reason, right? And then you do that again, 2 months, 6. You have a 20 something K a month. You put it into a trust fund or whatever, right? And then your kids will take care of the rest of their life. You see? So imagine this is how much over a quarter of a mil a year, every single year, if you don't do this. Okay. Your dreams and goals and all the people you were waiting on or counting on you. It's all depending on you right now. So book a free call with us. Nothing to lose. See if we're a good fit and go from there. All right, so we're talking about enough with this corporate arbitrage rent to we rent four-step. We need to learn one, find the right location. A, ask the sublease, fast method. S, set up to stand out. T, tap into corporate clients. All right, let's talk about find a location, right? The myth, I don't know where to find a deal. There's so many deals, so many apps. Yes, if you do short term, you're gonna tell down you guys to like buy a bunch of apps, subscribe to it, so I can make a affiliate commission. Okay, but that's not how I do it. That's not how I roll, right? I want to be very honest with you. Very important. You don't need any of those DNA services and all of that. Man, fancy things and all of that, and they don't really give you accurate info. Here's how you get accurate info. All you need is this system right here I'm about to share with you. It's called the 3H system: highways, hospitals, and hotel. When two highway intersect, right, that's when money flow and energy flow. Makes sense? So that's why. Okay. And then, it's the most beautiful place as well. The best place to be, of course. Okay. And then you can leverage other people's property. Other people's property here. Why not? You see? So, all right, let's go back to my slide here. Okay. Okay. So this is our pictures or website beyond chn.com. Our partners and our partnership are all in here, right, across the nation. That's what we love about it. Now, the myth is set up the property too much work, set up to stand out. You don't need, you know, anything fancy. You just need to have the best deal, brought it or rent it, and go from there. Now, you want to tap into the corporate clients as well. It's the most important thing, right? So that's the last step. Corporate housing formula. First month rent, first month deposit, buy the furniture or rent the furniture, two times the rent plus minus utility, two times 100% return. How? So you put in about 12 to 15K per deal. You make it back within literally like 6 months from now. So therefore, you can double your income by using um the you know what do you call it? You can use that based on no, so this formula right here is what you need. So just take a screenshot of this, okay? This is exactly what you need to make sure you know what you're doing and how you're gonna do it and where, how much money and all of that's gonna be. Okay, so that's the arbitrage formula. Now, let me see if I can go over the co-hosting formula. So you can leverage other people's property. You don't even have to rent it. So with this initial expense zero, you can buy the furniture, even rent the furniture. You charge two times the rent. You get infinite return because you don't even put any money down. Make sense? So now, if you want 5, 10K a month, do about five of these. You can do two a month, and 3 months from now you get there. Or you want to do arbitrage, then you make, like double that, right? A little bit more risk, but hey, that's what nothing's guaranteed in life. You're looking for a guarantee, there's a couple of places, death and taxes. That's it. Okay. You are looking for odds, right? You are looking for asymmetrical risk to reward. What's the worst thing that can happen? And how can you take that? So if you buy a property, the worst thing can happen, they can foreclose your property, take your property, okay? And you handle that. Okay, versus if you take that and you go out there and leverage 10 other properties, and if one of them even burn down, whatever, hey, so what? That's only 10% of your income. You get me? And you can open the one up how fast? Like that, right? Okay, so three phases of this business. Market analysis, you find your golden pie location, okay? Using our system. of three H's, highway, hospitals, hotel, which I'll go live. How many want to analyze your deal live? So wait for it, right? I will give you that opportunity very soon here. Second phase is how do you scale? So we have over 500 partners. Like right now, there's literally our network is hundreds of partners, right? So with their properties as well. So that's the second phase is how do you close the landlord? Why would they trust you? You know, because if you have us, that'll be a lot easier, like 10 times, 100 times, because you can say, hey, I'm a part of a nationwide corporate housing network. We have done hundreds of these deals, and here's our partners nationwide. You see the difference? And the last thing is the third phase is you get proven sources, not just anybody. People within our community know we have a trade secret list that all we know that only the members can know about, and it has all of our connections, all the things we work for, and that is the most important thing, right? To find the clients. If all this did to give you the freedom lifestyle, would be worth it to do this. For me, absolutely. Okay, I traded 8 out, actually more than 8 years of my life, hundreds of thousands of dollars to become a doctor, and then got trapped. You see, so this is way better. If all this did to give you the skill set to earn six figure within the next 6 months, would be worth it. Just to earn it, of course. For me, it is. Anyway, if all this did to give you the time to spend with your loved one to really have freedom, passion, purpose, what would be worth it to do? You know, for me, absolutely. So book a free call with us if you haven't already. Okay. That is the next step. And if you're waiting for it and won't do it, do yourself a favor, go watch some Netflix or something. Okay. I'm not here to entertain you guys. I'm here to change lives. Okay. So the job of a mentor is not to be your friend. The job of the mentor is to kick your ass sometime, right? And help you see the blind spots. So that's what I'm thriving to do. That's why I love doing it because this is my passion now. I don't have to do it, it's okay. I can make, good living and all of that. But I'm like, hey, I got so much more kick when I help other people to win. And I just want to share that with you because within the community, we help so many people win. And it is awesome, right? It's just awesome to see so many people win, and you can be a part of it. You are a part of the amazing, help that we're able to help people, right? So let me share screen. Oh, it is share. Okay. So that's Chrome, Google Chrome. Okay. All right. Where is? All right, I'm going to introduce you. I'm going to introduce you to the community. Okay. Because the community is amazing. So check this out real quick.
I'm officially leaving my pharmacist career, the job, next month. I'm gonna be drafting my resignation letter. Well, I have other business endeavor as well. So in addition to that, I'm gonna focus on that and then the corporate housing.
That is awesome. How much are you making now?
Well, on average, $20,000. Last month was my biggest month. Of course, I grossed up $50,000.
Wow.
First time.
How long did it take you to get there?
9 months now.
How long did it take you to become a pharmacist?
Forever.
Actually got 2 appointments on Tuesday for 2 houses.
Nice.
And I made a personal goal to at least get 8 houses before the end of the year.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do everything I can to beat that number.
That's $20K a month, baby. Let's
Yeah.
go.
We started 5 months ago, and since then, an average of 1 every month. I'm at 6 right now. Just talked to another landlord last night. Looks like we'll probably sign number 7 here next week. It's exciting.
Right. How much are we making with this?
About 12,000 a month.
2,000 a month. Yeah, so peaceful, man. Look at this guy. He's he's glowing. He got money all over his face, man.
I've been doing about one a month, but I think in the next 12 months, I want to do 20 in the next 12 months. So
I'm a realtor in San Antonio. Life before was good, but life now is great. I started in mid-May or something like that. Got my property in June. Took about 2 weeks, furnished it, launched it. Less than 24 hours after that, I got a booking, and I've been 100% booked ever since.
Let's go. And how much profit are you making on that property per month?
I net about 3K a month from that property.
Yeah, you're not really doing much of anything, right?
Yeah, I'm not doing nothing. The network you provide, man, the tools you provide, people we're around, you teach us so much knowledge, man.
I met Dr. Chau at one of the Tony Robbins events, and he told me about this business. So I decided to take action right away. My wife really loved this idea. It took me about a couple of weeks. I got the place fixed up. It looked good. The first house, I averaged about $7,000
Profit a month, by the way.
I really like the program. Everything is good. I'm working on my second property. It's just that because I've been doing it for 3 months. So if I would have had 3 houses, I probably would have had another 50K or something in my pocket. So yeah, it's good money, easy money. You'll be in some beach somewhere and just, getting paid. So that's cool.
I am a student with Dr. Chow's mentorship. We finally got our rentals, our arbitrage, so everything's going good. We got our bookings. And yesterday we joined the elite. Honestly, with this, we get to know everything Dr. Chow knows. We get to be personal friends with him. It's so much like education because the value, it's way more than what he says. And in my opinion, it's the greatest thing that he's gonna do for everyone in this room. Thank you, Dr. Chow.
And how old are you?
I'm 15.
Let's go. So what do you get out of that, right? 15 years old. 15 years old can do this. Single mom can do this, right? So, all right, let's analyze some deals together. Live here. So go on, put down the chat. Any deals you want me to look at? Any properties, any market you want me to look at? I'm going to teach you the secret way where you will save you thousands of dollars. Okay, so put down the chat. What market you want me to look at? What deals you want me to look at? And we will show you how to analyze that property right now. What market we're looking at here. Come on, guys, don't be shy. Now's your chance. Now's your chance. Okay. And it doesn't cost you anything either. Okay. So I want to take advantage of that. You have a market, you have a deal you want me to analyze, put it down. Okay. Now I'm just gonna pick one. All right. So let's see here. Anywhere, any market you want me to analyze, guys, come on. Let's go to Dallas, okay? Dallas, Texas. So what you do with the 3X system, the first one is highways. Where are the highways intersect? Where are the highways meet? because wherever attention flow, money flow, right? So when the highway meet, that's all the attention is to go there. Everybody have to go to those, you know, um, yeah, everybody have to go to those areas to get to where they want to go, right? So the highways. So for example, Dallas here, you see so many highway intersection. The other H is hospital. Hospital. So if a hospital drop $1 billion, you know they done the research. That's the reason why. Okay. And all this hospital, look, so when you do hospital, you see north of Dallas, where's that? See Lama Hospital. So that means that the north of Dallas is thriving. You make sense? And then the next thing you want to look at are the hotels. Okay. Where are the clusters of hotel? The cluster here, cluster, guess what? They all have clusters by the intersection, right? By the intersection, highways in the intersection. You see what I'm saying? So now you can do a little trick here, over $100 or more. No, well, that's 120 euro. See, I'm really in Europe anyway. Um, so when you do like $100 or more, you're gonna see clearly where the flow is at. The flow in Dallas is north. So you want to be in the north area, okay? Especially Frisco, for example. It's been amazing. Now, I'm gonna give you guys an extra H just because I like you guys and I want to always give more than I can. So the healthy grocery store, why? Any ideas? Any ideas why? Because these are the more sophisticated professional, workers or whoever, but very professional because and very sophisticated because they know the value of organic food. It makes sense. So these are really good area already. You see all of it, almost all of it is north of Dallas, not south. Keep that in mind. So that's why, that and there you go, the four H's system. If you can have four of them check off, you have a really good chance of succeeding. A real good chance of succeeding. You see, that's why we do what we do. Okay. Now, any deals, any other markets you want me to look at? Now, while that is waiting and going through that, I'm going to show you how you can find properties within minutes. So, the best way to go do that is Zillow, right? You can also do it in Redfin and all of that, but Zillow is a granddaddy. So you go to Zillow, you put in like, for example, Dallas Fort Worth or Dallas. You want to click on remove boundaries. Okay. 4 bedroom, 2.5 bath is the sweet spot. Property type, houses, entire place. Okay. Filter, no pets if you can. Or no, actually allow small dogs, allow cats is best. Um, because you want to be what I'm saying, the hotel, they don't allow cats or dogs, right? So that's a big loss for them because that's how we're able to compete. Make sense? Okay, so for rent, this price, look, 3,000 something, 4,000 something, 5,000 something, it's gone up quite a bit, okay? So you can rent it and then sublease it, or you can co-host and collaborate. So you go down to 3 bedroom, still work. Okay, 3 bedroom still does work. So you can do that as well. Okay, up to you what you guys want to do. Okay. So, but what I'm saying is look at how many properties out there that you can leverage. Okay. I'm telling you right now, like, for example, this one, know for sure you can rent it for double the market rent. Okay, they just don't know what they're doing. Frisco is the most thriving community. It's like Beverly Hills of Dallas, basically. Okay, see, boom, it's found a deal for you that fast, right? So that's what I'm talking about. Just go through this, contact the homeowner, and what do you say? There's a few things you want to say. Let me go to my file here and I'll show you. So how do you get landlord to back you to give you the property? You see how many slides, how many stuff I have prepared. So many, I'm not gonna have time to go over them. Now, when you prepare, but there's a 7-figure script within our community, only share with members. You can, certainly go for that you want. All right, so the myth is, why would anybody in their own right mind give you the property? Well, this is why. One, we will take care of the property like it's our own because our business. Okay. Two, will get it professionally clean every month, so don't worry about it. Like, we'll take care of it. Three, and then repairs under $200, we will take care of it. That is when you do arbitrage. You want to do long-term business, you see. When you do co-hosting, you don't even have to offer any of that. Our clients are higher caliber professional people, so they have well-established career, right? So they're not gonna do anything to jeopardize their job. That is a key. Make sense? So that's why we have no eviction for 10 years with corporate clients, because they have the money, they have resources, and they don't want to take care of they definitely want to take care of their season, right? But anyway, you see how this work. That is the dream. That is the key. You did it, monkey. You did it. Okay. Now, any other shots you want? Any other thing you need? Any last thing you need? Let's go now, huh? Let's go now. We'll go. Anyway, so, but that's what I love, freedom. You could do whatever. All right. So, what are the challenges that we solve for the landlord if we do co-hosting? One, tenant squatters, eviction, a lot of time, money. Two, maintaining the properties, right? The toilets, especially the plunger and all of that, need to be out here. Okay. Last thing is, there's no profit if you do regular rental, right? So why work for free? Okay. When you can rent it for double the market rent or what we have. Number two is maintenance of the property. Hey, I'm not handy at all, and we're able to figure it out because we hire the best people. Okay. And the last thing on the bad side, if it's useless, what's useless? I mean, no profit. Okay. Yeah. Okay. We're just starting. Okay. We'll get it. All right. So let's do this. Step four, monthly reports. Okay. First, last, referral to, why not? There's a formula you just saw, each property make 2K a month. It's for arbitrage. Okay. Now co-hosting, each property make 1K a month. So a little bit lower, but no risk, right? It's up to you what you want to do. Okay. So book a free call with us if you haven't already. We're the oldest coaching community for the whole midterm rental for the longest amount of time, and one of the largest nationwide corporate housing network. The reason why it usually work is because you can leverage other members within the community, right? To do know the market, to go after the market, if you want all of that. Makes sense? So anyway, that's our partnership. We have literally hundreds of partners nationwide. So next step, you got to get rid of any fears or limiting belief, guys, that hold you back. What does a fear, limiting belief hold you back right now? Put it in the chat. Because you don't resolve the mindset issue, which is the most important part, everything else will just not gonna do it. It's not gonna happen, you see? So do that. Get over fear, limiting belief, and all of that. And then we teach you the fast method that I want to show you earlier, so you can start your business now instead of
I'm
wait.
officially
And then you have literally the whole world at your feet by then because you learn the skill set, right? The most important thing, you learn the skill set. If you don't learn the skill set, then you're gonna pay the same amount and do the same thing. So anyway, let me go over. Oh wait, that's not. Um, Let me go over. Oh, book a call. Yeah, absolutely. Book a call with us. I see spots are limited. Speed up real fast. So the link is in the chat. And the more you wait, the more, how much longer you're willing to wait. How much longer you're willing to just lie to yourself that everything will be okay. Everything's okay. No, it's not. Okay. If it's not, it's not. It's okay. And we'll figure it out together. Okay. All right. So what should we do next? What should we do next? Anybody have any questions about everything I shared? Any questions right now? Okay. No questions either. Okay. So what we're gonna do is now you know Zillow, right? Now you know the property type, the criteria. You want to unclick. I will unclick furnished rental. Try and find that first. If you find furnished rental, that'd be great. You know. So there you go. Awesome. Proud of you guys. Any questions? Analyze Connecticut. Sure. Connecticut. 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 How is it? All right, Connecticut. Remove boundaries. Entire home. House. Better, right? So Connecticut. I mean, that's the whole state. Is there any markets you want to look at? So same thing when you look at, right, the hospital. Okay, remove boundaries. Yeah, you only have a few of these, right? But it's great. You can leverage it, do whatever you want to do with it. Pretty nice home. Okay. All right. So for Connecticut, I'm just gonna probably pick one like Hartford or something, right? Hartford. Hartford, Connecticut. Remove boundaries, right? Boom. So you want to go to Google first actually to find the three H's, the four H's. So if we're gonna do a new one, Connecticut, right? And you put in healthy grocery store, that's another hat too, right? Trader Joe, Whole Food, all of that. Boom. That's where it's at. You see what I'm saying? You know it's in the good area. You know where it's at. You see? So Connecticut. Waterbury. Okay. So small town, it's not gonna work as well because it's a small town. But then again, you could be king of the hill within a small town. You know what I'm saying? So that could happen as well. We have students who've done that. The market is small places, but there's no competition. So could it work? Yeah, it could work. Anything can happen, right? Don't give up on hope. But I would go like do this market here, one at Hartford, and one at another area, maybe down by the coast here. You see, because of the flexibility and the low investment of arbitrage, you can do multiple deals. Multiple deals, no problem. You see what I'm saying? That's why I love all this business. Okay. All right. Let's play a quick more highlight for you guys. You guys know how awesome the community is and how we are here for you. Okay. So let's replay this. Oh, let's hit that. But anyway,
I want to introduce somebody very special, amazing, awesome student who's working 50 hours a week with 2 little kids. It's really blown my mind how working moms can also build a side business that within months able to make 6-figure income. Now she has 20 properties, 20 corporate housing, generating more than doctors make. And also travel. She travel, take vacation almost every single month. I'm just so happy and grateful to have her here. It's Coach Ann.
Hi guys, I'm Anne. To be correct, I'm actually having 21 properties. It wasn't that I'm taking vacation every month, but actually every week. I wouldn't be able to do all that without doing the corporate housings.
I've been following Dr. Chau for a long time on Instagram because for me, I'm thinking if I'm going to invest, I want to make sure that I invest wisely because I worked hard for my money, right? And so I've been following Dr. Chau for a long time. Our life has just been so much easier with corporate housing, with our one house. For the last months, we've spent honestly the entire time, 5 hours within these last 5 months. So an hour a month, guys, honestly.
The like is the access, having access to Dr. Chau, the coach. I got his phone number. I can call him for anything. You got to make time or get on their schedule. But Dr. Chau is ready to real guy. That's why I appreciate Dr. Chau and the program stuff.
It has been a learning experience for us because it's a whole new business. We also come from corporate America, college and real estate. All of that was completely new for us. I had a hard time with making the phone calls, but you guys said, it's just important to just go for it and make the calls. And we did. We jumped on it, started making.
oh, internet. So let's see here. Hopefully, can you still
Phone calls. And after that, it really only took 2 or 3 phone calls. We got our first property in September. We went to go meet the property owner and he's like an investor. And when he met us right away, we introduced ourselves, met him in person, shook his hand. Felt like we were family. He never did a background check on us, credit check, nothing. He signed the lease that night. Definitely a blessing. And then we had our house listed within 2 weeks after that. He actually referred us to an investor friend. So our second property that we got, they offered it to us. We listed it on a Wednesday and by Friday we had 3 inquiries and it's booked for 3 months now. This house that we got now, we rented for $1,895. I think with the insurance, we're charging $4,200 per month.
We have faith in this program and we're happy with the coaches. Been really great to us. We're excited to get our 3rd and 4th property by the end of the year, hopefully. Let's go.
Within the first month of joining the program, we had a baby. The next month, we onboarded 3 houses. What is your excuse? Let's get on board.
So last year, Kathy went to our event like this, just sitting in your seat. She had one property where she was struggling with short-term rental, blah, blah, blah. And now fast forward a year now, how many properties you have now? On average, $2K a month for properties. You're making 6-figure income, man, in 1 year.
Right now I have 3 properties.
Awesome. And how much you make average per property per month?
About 3 to 3.5 per property.
It's 3,000 to 3,500 per property. So man, you're killing it. And those 3 properties making almost 10K a month.
Last September, I started with nothing, had just enough money to get 1 house. Now I'm at 9 houses. I took 5 houses last October. My gross annual right now per month is about 65,000 a month.
This is one of the best masterminds I've been to. I've formed a lot of great relationships, partnerships, just from this one weekend. Better concepts of how to do this business, what to say, how to do it, who to do it with, who not to do it with.
Thank you, Dr. Chau. Thank you for this event. I felt truly at home. My heart is in peace. I trust. I felt understood. I felt cared for from really all of you. And just, I think this is my community from now on.
I also want to just express gratitude to Dr. Chau, the coaches, the team. Putting on this live event was just life-changing for me. On behalf of my family, I know it's going to do well for us. I'm so excited for the future. Thank you.
There was a point in your life, I am sure, Dr. Chau, that I don't know if you envisioned or where this whole idea came from, but you're absolutely a trailblazer and a pioneer. And it must have taken a whole lot of chutzpah, a lot of courage, a lot of determination, stamina, energy, brilliance. I'm just deeply grateful that you shared it with a lot of us.
I would be remiss if I didn't offer my gratitude to Dr. Chau and the entire team, actually. It's one thing to hear this through webcasts and through Zoom calls, but to see and be in person and feel the love, the gratitude, the passion is a totally different experience. And I really appreciate it and so happy that I've chosen to come and join at this level.
I've never been to a mastermind that's business oriented, included a spiritual component in it. So that was just a really refreshing. I go to 10X events all the time. I don't think I've skipped one yet in terms of the business summit, but I don't think I'm going to skip one event here.
Yeah, same. I just want to say thank you, Dr. Chau, for this opportunity to stay here at this lakefront property, for giving me a space to stay here. It might be outside my comfort zone, but I'm going to declare 10 properties in the next 12 months. So hold me accountable.
Hi everyone, this is Rian, Executive Admin Assistant to Dr. Chau. He's probably having some internet connections, so I'll just have to end this call and
Okay,
we're
sorry about
in.
that.
Yeah,
Okay, last
I was
thing.
just about to.
Yeah,
You're
last
here
thing.
now.
Yeah, last thing is just book the call and I see you on the inside. But before I do that, I'm gonna guide you guys to a really quick meditative exercise to help you guys learn, okay? Help you guys realize what's missing for you and your family. So everybody definitely put your hands on your heart and then deep breath, okay? Deep breath, release, breath release, okay? Now imagine if you don't do this business 5 years from now, even just next year, what you'll be missing out on, right? Is it a time with your family? Is it your parents, how long they have, your son, your daughter? What is it that you'll be missing out on? Okay. 5 years from now, 10 years from now. Even 20 years from now, right? How much longer are you willing to do that for? Okay. So really feel that pain. And you know you do it right when you feel the pain. The pain of not fulfill the promises that you have with your family, with your loved ones, right? So now flip that to now be able to accomplish all the things you can and actually make it happen. So within a year, you can get your freedom. Make the 10, 20,000, 30,000 a month, whatever it is for you. What's that number for you? Imagine that love, the people who love you, you know, able to retire them, able to travel around the world, take care of yourself. What is your dream? Have all your dreams fulfilled. The most important thing that you need to do is get the cash flow. That's it. We have the cash flow, go freedom. So 5 years from now, 10 years from now, the trajectory of your life could change totally by you focusing on today. So then what's your legacy when you're gone? You know, when you're on your deathbed, what do you want to be remembered by? So I challenge you today to change the course of your whole family, change the course generation to come. Okay. And the best way you can do that is join the great community, have the great mentorship, have more than just you, right? So for those of you who are serious and all of that, then book a call with us. This is my personal calendar here, and I have a couple of spots left only. So definitely roll in and book a call, and then we're gonna see if we have alignment with the community, the mentorship. If it is, welcome to the family. We're making it happen together. Okay. Anyway, so let's celebrate. Celebrate your wins, celebrate your life, celebrate as if you already made it. That's the key. Celebrate as if you already made it. Okay. So great job, guys. Awesome. Sorry about the internet connections, all that. Italy is crazy. But for those of you who are have booked with us, and I see you on the inside. Otherwise, God bless and take care. We'll see you next time.